Welcome back, everybody, to the Arizona Cardinals rebuild franchise here on Madden 19. My name is Mr. Hurricane, and today we begin the third season here of our journey with the Cardinals. And you're looking at the newest first-round pick of the Cardinals to help boost our last-ranked offense last year in points scoring. We went and got a speedy deep threat receiver in Isaac White out of Wisconsin who can absolutely change the dynamic of our offense. We're going to see him on the field today. I can't wait. A lot of you wanted to see me edit some equipment for various players. As you saw there with Isaac, I did edit his appearance and a few other rookies as well. Really excited about one in particular here, Jackie McAllister. Just a nice late round find for us with a ton of potential. One thing to keep in mind for Jackie is that he's actually our top rated slot corner, having no experience. So we'll see if he finds a role early on or not. Also, there was a phenomenal suggestion in the comments last episode, and I took the advice of somebody that said that I should move DJ Humphries to guard. And doing so, he ends up becoming a scheme fit. He's better than Justin Pugh, and he's a significantly better run blocker. Humphries is not going to be the best pass blocker on this offense, but David Johnson is our number one player, and he's not playing like it because of the line. DJ Humphries, a tremendous upgrade over Justin Pugh, who really should be traded. He's going on the trade block right now, and I think we could get an offer for a 75 overall guard. His strength really is just kinda defending power defensive linemen. I wouldn't say that pass blocking or run blocking are great. It's just he's pretty good against guys who are strong, it seems. And he's not going to start for us any longer. We can shed some salary by trading him away. And I think that'd be a good move because we've revamped this offensive line now. It took 2 years, but we have 4 new starters who weren't on the team in Season 1. Starting with the first round pick in Season 1, Ashante Nolan. I know we picked late in the first round, but we took an early first round talent here in Nolan. And then, this past draft, we go and get Turner Latsko, another tackle who's going to start from day one on the right side. Another rookie who's going to start is Jared Strojny, who is a pretty good first-year guard here. He is the number 14 ranked left guard in the league, which is really impressive, and he has the star potential for us. That's one of the only star potential players on the team. Then we signed Ryan Kelly this offseason. So we had a really disappointing ground game, a quarterback getting sacked north of 50 times per year. You can't say that I didn't try to fix this offensive line to the best of my abilities this year. 4 out of 5 are scheme fits. Rosen as a deep threat in Isaac White. We go and sign Josh Doxson to a 1-year contract, trying to figure out how we can get this offense to at least average. With this talent, maybe they could go beyond it if Josh Rosen has himself a good year. One thing we have to focus on with this team is getting some confidence for various players up. Not an issue for Rosen right now. And actually, now that I've gone to preseason, I think it's all back to 50. So not a concern. But when you start losing, and losing by a lot of points at home, that one drops a lot of confidence. Because it's hard to recover. It becomes kind of a snowball. Now, defensively, I love the signing here. Of course, I made the signing, so of course I love it. But Jalen Smith here, I think he's the middle linebacker that I've been looking for. He might not be as complete as others, but he absolutely fits our defense, and I think he's going to be a big boost for us. We're going to have Deshaun Mays starting over not Robert Kimdichie. Gonna have Corey Peters down here to the 3rd spot. Must have reset a couple of my settings here. Hopefully my specialists are all there still. We have Huval here as the slot corner, but I could make it McAllister potentially. We have an effort now to get some of the backup ends some playing time. Ricardo Collins was drafted last year. I'm making him one of the rush ends, and that's going to take Marcus Golden off the field for a few plays, but we have so much depth there, and they're only getting better by playing. The next dilemma we have to figure out is kind of the Will Wade, Christian Kirk debate here. Wade didn't play much as a rookie, but his route running abilities are undeniable. Like, honestly, this skill set here, it's a lot like Michael Thomas when he first entered the NFL, I'd have to say. Then you go to Christian Kirk, who actually produced really well for us in Season 2. It's hard to knock him down to wide receiver 4 after what he did. I mean, he had almost 900 yards. Let me actually make sure I give you a correct amount here. It's not 900. It was 797. You know, pretty good numbers there. Nothing too outrageous, but we're going to have to find a way to kind of rotate these receivers around and get an idea of who should be playing. So, at least to start preseason, we're going to make Kirk the slot wide receiver, but that's going to be a really fluid situation. Oh yes, it's upgrade time! Chandler Jones turning into a 91 overall, maybe the last upgrade of his NFL career. Let's spend it wisely, huh? We have very good power moves for him, obviously, and at this point, there's no sense in focusing on a player's weakness when they're this old. I mean, you're not going to fix weaknesses. All you can do is make their strengths the star of the show. Chandler Jones. Finesse moves +2. That's a bigger deal than helping out his power. Oh, wait a minute. I was supposed to put it into power. I got crossed up there. Whoops. I guess I ended up making him more well-rounded. I would have totally rather had 2 into power. I don't know what I was thinking there. Just a silly error. All right, let's go through some preseason games now. Let's see how my team's doing. That's what I like to see. 28-15 over Baltimore. Josh Rosen, not much, but Davis Webb, our new backup quarterback, throws 3 touchdowns in this game. And hey, any backup quarterback should have a good preseason with our receivers, I feel. We've gotten a lot better there. Wendell Branch, the rookie running back, did not do a whole lot for us. No running back did in this game. Jordan Lasley, nice game there. He was a receiver for Josh Rosen in college. For us, Christian Kirk says, don't you dare give away my job to anybody else. Josh Doxson, 52 yards, and Chad Williams, 60 yards and a touch. Corey Littleton, 9 tackles, and Chandler Jones, 2.5 sacks. Also, Jalen Graham. I compared him a bit to Calais Campbell in the draft. Really tall and just a unique build for an end. His skill set absolutely fits, and he's going to stay at end right now. We take the loss this week and do not get much offense at all. This time, Rosen, 1 interception on his 5 passes, hardly getting any playing time, it seems. And then Davis Webb, like, how come we only threw it in this game 13 times? What was our time of possession? We had David Johnson get 2 touchdowns. Our run defense was pretty bad, it looks like. And then in the receiving department, there's nothing here to look at. These stats are terrible. I think I'm done with this game. We got a couple things on defense, though. Kamdicha gets a sack and 2 interceptions. I want to spend some XP here for head coach Steve Wilks. I love to increase progression for wide receivers, and I do have enough points to do it. I think it's a very important position for us, just given, you know, the talent we have there, and there's potential. So we got to do everything we can to develop those players. Remember, Isaac White's 24, so he doesn't have all these years to develop. Then we have Kirk, Wade, Elliott. These dudes need development. I can go to offensive line here after a little bit more of XP gained by Wilks. I think wide receiver was a bit more pressing right now because I want to get that better ASAP. I think the offensive linemen, you know, given time, they're going to be just fine. Got the win here against the Packers. Josh Rosen throws a touchdown and 18 passes in this game. David Johnson, 8.6 a carry, helped out by an 86-yard touchdown. So we got the big breakaway for him. Touchdown Bo Scarborough as well. And then for the receiving game, we got the Will Wade touchdown there. That's pretty exciting. 34 of it after the catch with his 84 speed. And then defensively, picks here for Huval and Buda Baker. We have sacks for Jalen Smith and Marcus Golden. Oh yes, look who we get to upgrade now, Ashante Nolan. Now the upgrading, it is working slower in this series, but there is kind of a method to it where the whole goal is to end up with a fair amount of players in like the 90s and the 80s after a long time. You don't want every team to have like a 90 overall quarterback, for instance, because then it's like nobody has one. You want to have some separation there. So rarer upgrades is all right. I think that it creates good long-term balance. It just takes some getting used to from us. I think that over the long haul, that I'll like these XP settings. So for Ashante Nolan, good pass blocker here. Really want to work on his run blocking just to make him a bit more well-rounded. And we can look at the power attribute this time. And let me just see here. Is he better against power players or finesse? Sure looks like it doesn't really matter. A little bit better against power, but not enough to really drive the decision here. It's just got to be towards run blocking, I feel. So what's interesting here is you don't really focus on run blocker. You can focus on pass blocker if you want, but upgrading a player's run blocking seems to be really slow in Madden, so keep that in mind. I can go for this pass protector, or I can go power or agile. All of these increase pass blocking one way or another, but only these two do run blocking, and it kind of takes some steam, I feel, from the run blocking side of the game. We're going to focus on his agile attribute with this one. Get a boost here to run block finesse and pass block finesse. And in the final preseason game, here are the numbers. Nice day here for Brock Osweiler. Davis Webb, 42% complete. And Josh Rosen, a pretty nice preseason finale here. On the ground, Wendell Branch, 3.1 a carry. And receiving, we got Griffin Elliott for 61 yards. Josh Doxson up there. Touchdowns for Seals Jones and Chad Williams. And on the defensive side, 2 sacks for Jalen Graham. That's awesome. And then Joey Gilmore. Got to get these young pass rushers upgraded. Their time is coming. So overall in the preseason, not really impressed by the offense yet, but hard to take much away from these numbers and limited performances. Nice to see David Johnson have the high average. We'll see if it carries on into the regular season. And then Christian Kirk keeps producing here, so it's hard to take him off the field. Really happy, though. The main thing I'm looking at here is just the pass rush spread. I love seeing all these players get at least like 1 sack. This to me is a bigger deal than just Golden and Jones getting theirs. We need this to be a team effort. So now I have to make a few cuts. Bradley Epstein, yes, this was the wrong pick late. That deep accuracy is just a deal breaker, and I have to be more careful in how I scout late round quarterbacks. I'm actually more impressed here with an undrafted quarterback I signed, BJ Iorio. Not sure how to pronounce that exactly, but this is more prototypical for a developmental quarterback. Good arm and a foundation, I guess, to start. One of our cuts is going to be TJ Logan. I feel that we're just younger at that spot now. I know he's only 25, but we have gotten even younger. Maybe I could even trade him away. He is a 73, so he's definitely rosterable. Exactly, one team had medium interest, so can we make a deal here with Washington? I just want a pick of some sort. Not bad. 5th round pick for TJ Logan. Helps us out going into the future. We're left with these 4 running backs as I get this roster down to 53. Didn't want to cut him, but I guess we kind of need to here to get down to 53 players. JT Barrett. It was a nice run here for a couple seasons. I did end up keeping both kickers on the roster. I wasn't sure if Lee would get signed, and I made all the moves I needed to for practice squad and everything else, so went with 2 kickers over 3 quarterbacks in that situation. Okay, with that, we are on to week 1 and year 3 here in the 2020 season. 3 out of our first 5 games make it 4 out of our first 5 games are all in division. That's pretty interesting there. It's going to be a fun start to the year. A 10:15 start, apparently. We're playing this one in the morning against oh, that's PM. My bad. We're playing against San Francisco in prime time, everybody. Let's dive in. It's time to get underway here. Year number 3 in the Cardinals rebuild. This is where I feel the fun really begins. I've now had 2 off seasons to work on this roster. Last year, I did not like where it was entering week 1. I had no confidence. We signed Des Bryant as just like here's a reason to buy your ticket to the game decision. This year, I think there's some hope. We have a lot of new players on the offensive side. I think the defense is better. We're a deeper roster overall. It's taken time to get to this point. Now will it turn into victories? Hungry for a win in week 1, everybody. Let's go. San Francisco starts at their own 25-yard line. And in at quarterback, Jimmy Garoppolo with a quick one for Marquise Goodwin, 8 yards. So the big change on defense basically is Jalen Smith in the middle. Corey Littleton's still going to play quite a bit in both the base and the nickel package. Hands off Kyle Juszczyk, I guess their power running back. And that's the stop. Jalen Smith, there he is. Smith wears 53. I forget Littleton's number, but he's to the right of Smith right now. 3rd down and 2. Garoppolo hands it. Jerick McKinnon stuffed by Jalen Smith and shaken up on the play. We force the 3 and out, and now for this year's version of the Arizona Cardinal offense, I wish we would not go to a 3 tight end set, but it could be a lot better this year for David Johnson. He rumbles up the middle for a gain of 4. 2 receivers in the game on 2nd down. Stretch. Johnson, no. Running behind Ricky Seals-Jones, still not a good idea. This is where the fun begins, though. When we open it up on offense, we have... What is this play call? We have 6 yards to go. Anyone tell our offense? Rosen to pass for the first time off play action. Oh, this could not end well. He gets it away. Incomplete, about 30 yards shy of his intended receiver. All right, both those drives were bad. We're basically starting over here. I'm watching the next 2 drives. San Francisco comes out. 3 tight ends. What year is this game? Garoppolo dumped off. Nicely played. Garoppolo fakes the handoff on 2nd down. Down the middle. It's knocked away. Well done, Jamar Taylor. 3rd down and 11. We have a single high safety look here. Garoppolo steps up, swings outside, and gets rid of the pass. That's 2 3 and outs forced by our defense. Please tell me we get a 1st down here. 3 tight ends. Please. Can we get some new play calling AI in Madden? We really need it. Here's Rosen on 1st and 10. And he fires downfield to an open Seals-Jones who can't squeeze it. Incomplete. Honestly, this play calling AI, this is like they're using a playbook older than me right now. Just like 3 tight ends, play action, pound the ball. No, that's not how you win anymore. Rosen floats the pass, and that ball is hauled in by Will Wade for a gain of 8. He makes the first catch of the season. I gotta rip the 3 tight end sets from this playbook, I think. 3rd down and 2. Rosen hands it. DJ gets it. Or maybe he doesn't. Come on. The way they spot the ball in this game is weird. Oh, we've recovered the fumble. Okay. We can pick it up now, and if I see a 3 tight end set, never mind. 4 receiver set. Welcome to the present day world of football. Here's 2nd down for Josh Rosen. A strike for Kirk. He hangs on with the strong hands. Now we're going empty here on 2nd down and goal. Rosen from the 9. 4 on the rush. Rosen steps to his right, fires for Kirk, and he can't hang on to it. Hit by Sherman. 2 deep safeties here on 3rd and goal. 2 receivers left, 2 tight ends right. The receivers appear to be... Can't get a great read on the numbers there. Isaac White's one of them, and the pass is caught! Touchdown! Isaac White off the deflection! Welcome to Arizona! The new face of the Cardinal rebuild potentially is Isaac White. Rosen made a bad decision, and White's there to make up for it. Unbelievable. By the way, it appears the game gave Isaac White the captain's patch on its own. So that's kind of a fluid situation the CPU will handle, it looks like. No surprise that a 1st-round pick gets it. And we allow a 1st down now to San Francisco. They will grind out another one on the ground. And then 3rd and 7. They got 8. That's Brackenridge. I know he was a first-round talent. Can't remember if he was a second-round pick or a first-round pick. 49ers driving, and we will join the game. Third down here at the 12 for Jimmy G and the 49er offense, looking to match our touchdown. Garoppolo knocked away. Boston in coverage. All right, so 7-3 Arizona. Thank you for the penalty. Now can we keep moving down the field here? 44-yard touchdown, David Johnson. It's a new year, everybody. San Francisco looking for an answer. They had Brackenridge on that long blue pass. And then Jalen Graham gets a sack here on Jimmy G. 3rd and 7. Turner back for 14 yards. A penalty from Robert Kimdichie and a touchdown, George Kittle. So the gap closes there a bit here in the second quarter. But I want to watch more of this offense. I want to see if we can see some greatness out of them.
Here we go. Green 39.
3 receivers on the field. A fake to David Johnson. And that ball is hauled in. Will Wade into San Francisco territory. So we're seeing both Wade and Kirk play right now. That's what I wanted to see. Love to see those guys kind of play the same role interchangeably and split the snaps. Hard to set that up easily. Now 1st and 10, Rosen underneath, Christian Kirk. I like it. 3rd down and 6. I'm telling you, there's something wrong with the play calling. 3 tight ends, and we're going to throw it. Why? We're going long, overthrowing Isaac White. I like the idea, can't stand the formation. So halftime is approaching, everybody. Jimmy G gets a 1st down. Brackenridge has a few catches already. 3rd and 9. George Kittle got the 1st down. Now inside 2 minutes, and they continue to throw on our defense pretty well. Hopefully we can protect this lead. Enjoy your multi-tight end package here with a fullback on the field. Garoppolo to Conk. 9 yards. Offset backfield on 2nd down. And Garoppolo back to the air. Works to his left. Chased by Jones. He's in trouble and sacked. I wish we had 2 deep safeties here. We don't. So hopefully no one gets beat downfield. 3rd and 14. Garoppolo pressured. Gets it away. We force another field goal. To the second half we go. It's 3rd down and 7, Arizona. Josh Doxson, is that his first catch as a Cardinal? I believe it is. David Johnson, we see him now. Look at these runs. And a Christian Kirk touchdown of 43 yards. There you go. We're spreading the ball around today. 21-13 here, Arizona. I like where this is going right now, I feel. 2nd down and 13, another throwaway. Another throwaway. Feel that Jimmy's completion percentage will not be great. Isaac White, 16 yards. I want to get on the field and see what he can do. How about 3rd and 7? I got to watch this next play. Please, 1 tight end. Please, 1 tight end. Yes. Looks good to me. Shotgun tight formation here from the 22. Looks like Richard Sherman in the slot. Rosen underneath. Doxson. No. There we go, another stop here against San Francisco. They did nothing but go backwards. We spent a lot of time with the offense today, and that's the side of the ball that I'm just really excited about with all the upgrades we've made. I want to get into here and be like, yes, it's working. It's paying off. Let's see what we do here at midfield. Trying to build up a 2-score lead. Just need 15 yards or so. Josh Rosen floats it. And it's caught! Ricky Seals-Jones. Rosen hands it to David Johnson. He's got a lane. DJ into the secondary. We never saw that in the first 2 years. Now we're in field goal range. Play action, Rosen. Is he going for it all? You bet! Intercepted! Christian Kirk watches Adrian Colbert make the catch. Does not need to happen right there. When I see a shot play with a 20-yard field, I know bad news is probably coming my way. However, oh, what's that, Chandler? That's no good. Let's take it to the 4th quarter and continue on now. 3rd and 8. Sacked by Jalen Graham. Jalen has 2 sacks on the day. The rookie is making noise. Very loud noise, everybody. 14, Josh Doxson. We'll do another drive here at the offense. I hope you don't mind. 21-13 Arizona. Handoff DJ. Power through. Maybe not. It did give him the first down, actually. DJ now at 147 yards rushing, which is phenomenal. Rosen on 1st and 10. Has an open man in the flats. Doesn't want to go there. Incomplete Isaac White. Correct me if I'm wrong. Julian Wall and Isaac White went to the same school, right? It's Wisconsin. Both are deep threat, speedy receivers. 21-13, handoff Johnson. And he gets about 3 before he's taken down. Let's see if Rosen can maybe find Isaac White here for a big play. How about that for a 4th quarter dagger just deep to number 12? I want to see it. Rosen 3rd and 6. Gets it away wide open. Josh Doxson. First down. And an injury to Latsko. Most offensive lines can't really handle injuries, and ours is no exception. Here's Rosen downfield for Isaac White. Diving for it. He's got 21 yards. I love to see us finish strong here in the air with a pass touchdown. Let's see if Rosen can make it happen. Isaac White lined up across from Richard Sherman on first down. Rosen outside. Oh my goodness. That is not good enough, Josh. Second down. Rosen passes for Gresham. Lost the football. No, it's picked up by San Francisco. His 2-score lead continues to elude us. Looks like we're going to watch some defense now. It's been a little while. Jimmy Garoppolo trying to set this team up for a tying drive. They have to travel 88 yards. Here's Garoppolo to start with a quick one. And it's knocked away or dropped, whichever. That was a diving deflection by Trey Boston, swooping in over the top. Again from the 12. Garoppolo fakes the screen and goes down in a hurry. Chandler Jones has number 2. Long way to go on 3rd down. Garoppolo gets it away. It is intercepted. Jalen Smith. Man, this is great. I'm not sure anybody else was as hyped up as me to land Jalen Smith here as our middle linebacker. That is awesome. All right. We're watching again. Want to see how this drive goes. Red zone woes got to end eventually. I'd be okay just pounding the ball with DJ and seeing how far that can take us, but I think we're throwing it here. It's Rosen. To the middle for Doxson. Not much. 3rd down and 4 now. Rosen again to the air. End zone. Touchdown. Christian Kirk, his 2nd of the game. What a fun week 1, everybody. Rosen got to spread the football around. Made some mistakes out there. DJ ran well. Pass rush got going. Got a pick with Jalen Smith. Really successful week 1 as long as we hang on to this. 28-13 is the score as we're inside 4 minutes. And it looks like a 4th and 1. Desperation calls for a fullback dive. They get it. 21 yards to Trent Taylor as the clock continues to dwindle. 3rd and 7. They get 6 and then convert with Tamario Turner, who seemed to be a part of a number of good plays in this game. Sacked by Ricardo Collins, another one of our young pass rushers. We're kind of taking the spotlight right now as Brackenridge makes the touchdown catch. San Francisco down by 8, and we recover the onside kick. And it looks like Johnson's going to run us to a victory here. We hang on. 28-20, Cards win in week 1. That was really fun. And like I mentioned before, just to see kind of the changes I've made to this team work out here in the first game. We still got Christian Kirk, a bunch of production, so he's going to keep playing. Will Wade still made some plays. Isaac White. Pretty good game there for us. Overall, I thought Josh Rosen could have been better, but finished better than he started. 3 touchdowns for him. Nice day for DJ. This is what I want to see this year. And then for our receiving game, 2 touchdowns for Kirk. Spreading the ball around here, but didn't have enough pass attempts to really make the big numbers. But how about the 5 sacks here for the defense? And 2 of them from a rookie. We did suffer an injury, though. Turner Latsko is going to miss the next 4 games, and some big ones in there. So, some bad news there on the injury front. Good news with the victory. I just want to sim one more game to end the episode. We're already at half the victories we had in Season 2. We defeat Philadelphia. Another pretty convincing game for us. Josh Rosen, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Great stat line for him. And then running. Surprisingly really bad in this game. Bo Scarborough vultures a touchdown. And then Isaac White gets 82 yards. Another score for Christian Kirk. Gotta keep playing him, of course. Touchdown also for Jermaine Gresham and Bucky Hodges. And I thought that was Dontari Poe for a second. Dion Poe. How about our defense, though? Do they sack anybody? Wrong team. We had a sack for Kimdichie and 3 for Chandler Jones. He's at 5 already. Jamar Taylor and Jalen Smith pick off passes. So, hey, so far so good in year 2, everybody. But we know it's a long grind of a season. More episodes coming your way. Let me know what you thought of this one, though. I thought that the offseason went really smooth, and now the start to this year has been excellent. Please smash that like button if you're enjoying the series. Leave your feedback below. I love checking out the feedback, especially before I begin the next episode, because oftentimes you have a good suggestion or something you want me to talk about, and I like the interaction there. Also, subscribe to the channel and be a part of the notification squad so you can get notifications right when videos are posted. I will see you next time, everybody. Have a great day. Enjoy your weekend.